Bronxites know there's always a lot going on in Van Cortlandt Park. Running, handball. But what about goats? Yeah, goats. Newsville Bronx's Greg Thompson checks in with the new kids or new goats on the block.
So how exactly do 3 goats end up in the middle of the Bronx?
Behind us, this area, Parks Department had a hard time mowing it, and we have a lot of plants coming up that we don't want, like burdock, and we were having a hard time maintaining it. And Laura and I were chatting one day and said, hey, why don't we get goats? So we got some goats.
With the help of a company up in Rhinebeck, Leo, Taffy, and Juliette arrived last week, immediately getting to work behind the Van Cortlandt House Museum. It's the 2nd year they've done this project, with the hope of in a couple summers, turning the area into a grassy field.
You can't get them to go where you want them to go. They do what they want to do. They don't just stay in one area and eat. They nibble a little here, a little there, and they move around.
I can notice, and Christina can notice, that they've been chewing an awful lot. Not everybody might notice that, but we're pretty satisfied with the work they've done so far.
Not surprisingly, the goats have also been a big hit with visitors. Just about nobody has a bad thing to say about them.
We often see people around watching the goats. They find it very relaxing and soothing.
And even last year, when people couldn't actually come into the grounds of the museum, it still gave people something different to look at. You know, when we were in a really down time, it was a real kind of bright, shining moment.
If you want to come hang, these guys aren't goating anywhere. They'll be here through September, so you can come by any time and see them either through the fence or come by during museum hours for an even closer look. In Van Cortlandt Park, Greg Thompson, News 12.